turn 6,
Yeah,
I apologise, not turn 1, looked like turn 1 at the start.
So he's locked the right front, then both fronts.
It gets tricky, you go onto the intermediate tyres and the grip that was there now isn't, and that is a fair...
Yeah, so he's locked on the way in and smartly realised he got to straighten the car up just at the last moment.
Compete with that Red Bull, but it just wouldn't turn in, and...
Tyres too cold. Yeah.
No grip. Coming into the pits, while we see the replay, Tsunoda came into the pits, went straight on as he came out on cold tyres, and this is what happened with Yuki Tsunoda, it just didn't turn for him.
No, I think he got in too hot though, and he locked the right front.
A lot like that, running around Circuit de la Sarthe. That's because Roy Carroll and Be Safe Racing, also with Riley. Was it Eric Marsden?
It might
in the
well
red
be
Ferrari 126?
31, actually.
Oh, that was a big hit
Yeah, that
between those
was.
two cars. Oh, that's so unfortunate for both drivers, as there were several hits.
Oh,
that's
Martin Barros as well.
That's Martin Barros, yeah, going into the barrel. Yep, they were fighting for the lead in class. And look who snuck through to a first podium finish. It's Ray Favre.
Easing it around. Take another look at it here. Right up behind Francis Seldorf, and it just got away from him, Shay. The back of McCarthy. Watch it here, Shay.
This was not a great move by Joe Rubo. Just massively outbraked himself and then...
Right here, yeah. Custodio, Cervini had already...
Jeffrey Nürnberg just clouding the back of him.
Ooh, and a oh, there was a tap there. That was Schmidt into...
Now Bogoslavski there on the inside, look, trying to, whoops, get in the traffic, and he gets into the side of the Audi and he turns around Jean-Baptiste Simonar. They were post-race now. Contact there because nerfed off the road has been...
But whatever it is, it was pretty dramatic. All of a sudden, you'll see the McLaren as it comes over the top of the thing. It just veers off to the right, off the racetrack.
So we're looking, here's Keith Donegan. Well, he gets a big slide on and he's facing the wrong way going into it. Here's what happened to Pietro Armani into the banking. Oh, wow, he lost it before we even got into it.
Qui va essayer, on l'a déjà dit, c'est pas facile d'arriver dans ce banc. Ça a tapé. Ça a tapé entre Marvin Klein et Simone. Il y a Quinta Marvin Klein qui s'est fait surprendre au freinage là par...
C'est ce qu'il s'est passé à l'arrière.
Gioia, and they'd already made contact there. Look, coming into view off the barrier, bounces.
Who's going to have second place? It's Giardoni. Nick Moss getting in amongst it. He's tagged by one of the Mercedes further back. Cars off into the gravel. Nick Moss facing the wrong way. Oh, there goes Bamba's opportunity though, but he's pushed it too far. They're both in a spin. Bamba looked to the inside coming out of Lacombe. Potentially, because Stephen Earle, I think, is just in the pits now. And contact between Hollings and Conrad.
This is the move we might have seen earlier. Okay.
That's Carol Bash leaving the nose. He's going to take it off Philip Ugrad if he possibly can. Contact between the two of them. And Garcia's car damaged there by going up into the air. Oh, what a shame for Alex Garcia.
At the top of the hill, one of the PHM cars going around. Leader position 26. This is James Wharton going wheel to wheel with Nikita Vedran.
Nicola Valdan trying to go the long way round. Josh Files is the man with all the aggression in the for Felice Gelmine to find the way past, so just about survives for another set of corners does. To leverage the advantage, Giacomo Comandi and Victor Davidovski contact into the source. Comandi out of control on the brakes. You can see
was just in the wrong place at the wrong time from that angle on the outside. There's the contact that sent him around. Miney got delayed in all of that as well. There were Ferrari, and that was another tight one, and there was contact there. Bortolotti was released, and as he came out of the pits, second of them for 2022. So there was the contact with Lucas Auer as they came through the middle part, catching him up. This is a really impressive performance from Devil. There's contact there between Schumacher and Zug coming down into Ravazza, and then through the gravel trap goes the Mercedes.
Then for the BWT Mucka Motorsport outfit, Ricky Capo. Oh no, he's not going to hit the wall there, is he? He's just tagged it. That's where the piece of car was from. It was unfortunately a bit of an innocent bystander there. And yeah, he's hit the other Audi of Thiago Vivacqua. Kind of, everyone was parking on the apex and he was just kind of stuck there. But yeah, I think Nick Hanke has caused a little bit of contact there with Overhaus, and it's been a little bit of a domino effect.
Points it in the right direction. Luke Hartog leading the way. We got problems at the back. That's Richard Wagner who goes spinning. Couple of turns back into the traffic, collected by Sebastian. 15th, which looking again, and it does look as though Amamula and Ten Forder. There's Ariel Levy locking up, and it was he who made the contact with Al Shihab.
So Tibor Valent just dropped it there on the exit, a little bit too much grass. Watch it again. We're just seeing sort of the ending of the incident more than anything. Oh, that's a big hit into the wall. Yeah, it's a difficult one to call that. It really is a difficult one to call that. And as you can see, Thierry Weiss, they're going defensive. Not sure he needed to do that, to be completely honest. Oh, there's some contact. Well, the number 55 absolutely did need to go defensive there. Wasn't quite quick enough to do so.
Va quindi a perdere una ruota, riparte, ma sarà difficile per il pilota del Team Shanti Racing andare a recuperare. Trattasse esattamente, probabilmente, quella di Valerio Prandi. Valerio Prandi, sì, lo vediamo, eccolo qua, si sono proprio centrati. Della partenza, dove i piloti sono stati quasi tutti abbastanza bravi, tranne proprio Giancavicius, che si è rivisto costa ovest. O Italcar ha preso una botta nel tamponare la fiancata di Giancavicius e poi andare a perdere successivamente probabilmente in GT Drive. Vediamo il replay proprio del contatto con una vettura forse gemella del Team GT Drive, non siamo riusciti a vedere, a ruote coperte. Qui poi invece l'incidente che ha causato la safety car con Engolli, che arriva oltre che lungo, anche eccessivamente all'interno. Tanto
today, but pushing a little bit too hard here. It's coming into Oak Tree, I believe.
Yep.
Just missed the entry point a little bit. Just didn't look like he got it well down enough. Get into there, just a little bit too much speed through turn 11. There's no recovering there, and it's really a question of how much impact you have with.
That's Chandler Hull in front of her. Big slide.
Oh, so Hull lost it by himself, then comes across the racetrack. And
big hit for the AF Corsa car.
Oh, that's up through the high-speed S's, so I wonder if Ashton Harrison had an issue.
Oh.
So you need to get... Oh, she gets nudged there by Chandler Hull. Pushing in, just comes in there a little bit deep. There's no turning back from that one, literally. Probably not. So close to the tail end of Drew Stavely, and now he has to get defensive. He gets hit. Tries to... Let's see how this one develops here. Oh, he had some kind of issue there.
Yeah.
Suddenly, all of the tires were locked up. I'm not sure if he lost his ABS.
It's a tough place to be, too, if you're the GT4
Look at
car. Oh!
Just a bit too aggressive.
Let's take a look at the replay. Car already off, and that's not an insignificant hit.
Oh, it's so easy to drop a wheel.
At the replay of how this played out. First of all, Adelson sending it into Hogpen. Couldn't quite get it wound up in time. Glad that he was able to drive away after a big impact there.
Manages to hold on to the Pro-Am lead with McAleer out front overall. And this is, we come through the S's, you can see how many cars are involved up and over some of the curbs, and then there's an incident up ahead, and there you see Plum just gets turned hard into that catch fence, having a quick spin as well.
Yeah, I think that's Seth Thomas that then caught Plum as he was sideways across the track, the NOLA Sport Porsche. Motorsports Minis, let's see what happened. Contact with a Hyundai. Oh, we're going to have contact again, aren't we? Yep. Sally Bignolti. It looks like here in TCX. And overall, Catania has caught Garrett, makes contact and goes around.
Yeah, I think that was just a racing incident, but as you can see...
This is a look at what happened. It's Gresham Wagner, the winner yesterday.
Yeah, he just gets into the side of Olivia there, down into the brake zone.
Oh, here we can see that looks like the Tommy Lindrath car that gets hit by Joachim Olander, I think it was.
Really figured in this session, but he is about to figure because he is currently... Oh, no! A huge impact!
Is the car that is right behind Andreas Koenig here. I think it's fair to say that Martinus Richter completely missed his breaking point, Nico. Can Jon Vortiq go around the outside as we see disaster as David Gosler was on the inside and he clatters into two. Onjabadi trying to go around the outside of them as well, and there we can see the Nick to take wide avoiding lines, and this was the incident we saw just a few moments ago then.
Han har gjort det på 2.02. Ser vi där prisen på Lönnroth, och det är så då att han tappar ju kontrollen väldigt tidigt. Han går dessutom i betongmuren. Och Kjelle Lejonkrans kommer säkerligen för det där ute. Det kan vara fortfarande lika halt. Rigmar Stenmark som tappar ner i fältet och så blir det kontakt med Jonas Sjöström.
That affects the steering of the car. Same for Bryce Forward, only his was wilder and it's actually punched the fence. Smoke signals coming from the car, just clipped a bit of the curb, and then it's a very narrow area up here, and thankfully those tyres that are 3 deep. So there's not a lot of depth in that runoff area. 1 minute 4.8. There's the shot in the background of Mark Winterbottom. A long way round the corner and meeting the wall. The exit of the hairpin is Brody Kostecki, and an awkward crunch between Will Brown and Chris Pither. It's damaged the front left corner of Will's car. And Shane all the while trying to get round the outside to try and grab position number 3. And this is the aftermath of what's gone on there at turn 5 with Jack Smith, and he's just nudged up into the barrier. Okay, so James has gone off the road and then literally lobbed into the pack and skittled.
Oh, so yes, he got a bump for sure, but then he's spinning, then you're out of control, and he's made contact with other cars in racing direction. It's actually going to be, off the road. That was contact with Gary Jacobson on the way to turn 6, and Zach Best, this might be a safety car.
Oh, so he's gone to warm the tyres up by the looks of it a bit aggressively, and he's gone straight into the tyre bundle. Martin, the most experienced open-wheel driver, arguably in the field, the outside of Tim Macro, and just ran it a little bit wide there, the young South Australian.
Il replay, c'è stato un contatto piuttosto garibaldino ad insidiarlo, ben sì, attenzione, c'è stato un contatto.
Andrea Campagna e